Welcome back to New England Living. Up next, our chef series continues with some cooking tips from a local legend with international roots. Born in Peru, Jose Duarte has become a pillar of the Boston restaurant scene. As chef owner of the North End's Toronto for 20 years and now Tombo 22 in Chelsea, Chef Duarte is known for his Peruvian-inspired menus and responsibly sourced food. Duarte prides himself on the traceability of every ingredient he serves, even collaborating with MIT to impact food sources through technology. He also leads the gastronomy program at Peru's Santa Cruz Lodge and travels the world educating students about the importance of environmental sustainability. We're here at the Clark Sub-Zero and Wolf showroom, and I am joined by Chef Jose Duarte. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome. Very happy to be here today.
You're making quinoa for us today, and
Yes.
quinoa is so popular these days, but you're actually elevating it for us.
Yes, I am making a very traditional ingredient from Peru. I'm going to make it a quinoto style. You do it with a little bit of cilantro, a little ají amarillo, and it's going to be delicious.
You're from Peru, so
I
you're
was
showing us
born
a
in
little bit of
Peru.
your culture here.
Yes, I was born in Peru. I lived in Venezuela. I've been in Boston for about 25 years. I own Taranta in the North End and now Tambo 22, and we feature all these dishes there as well.
I can't wait to get into all that. What is the first step with this dish?
So the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to make a sofrito. We had previously cooked the quinoa a little bit to take some of the saponin, of the bitterness of it, and we rinse it. So a little bit of onion.
I love all the colors, by the way.
Yes, the peppers in Peru are actually very colorful as well. A little bit of ají amarillo, which is the yellow Peruvian pepper. Some cilantro, spinach, and I'll throw a little bit of garlic. Why not, right?
Why not? Go crazy.
And then olive oil, vegetable stock. This dish is vegetarian. This magic blender here, let's see if we don't splash everything everywhere.
Okay, I'll stand over here.
Let's see. This will take a couple minutes and high speed. There we go. Now we're talking. We turn this into a green paste, so this is what's going to give the color to our quinoa, and it's also going to have all the flavors. So it's all set. We have a pot. I put a little flame on it, some oil, a little bit of garlic, a little extra ají amarillo, which is the yellow Peruvian pepper. Let it cook a little bit. We want to get some of the flavor of the ají amarillo and the garlic to mix with the olive oil. Just make sure that it's golden brown. As that happens, we will add some of this mixture in here. This is inspired by the Peruvian arroz con pollo. That's how we make the chicken and rice in Peru. We use a lot of cilantro. You can see how it's changing color. It's actually getting darker. Once that's done, we will go ahead and add some of this quinoa. You can see the quinoa has a little tiny white spot in the middle. That means that it's not fully cooked. It's almost al dente. The more you cook, it's going to have different texture.
And how long will this be in the pot for?
This will be for about 6-7 minutes.
I love the color. It's
Yeah,
so vibrant.
So it's getting a
Beautiful.
color. It's going to change as it cooks because we'll add some of this vegetable stock as well. At the same time, we'll add some carrots, peppers. Now this you want to add at the very end so they don't cook too much, no? And the giant Peruvian corn, which is this Peruvian corn that has a very meaty flavor, salt and pepper, some peas as well. Now from here, you can use a seafood base and use some shrimp and use some scallops or even lobster. At the same time, you can use all possible seasonal combinations. You can use some zucchini, you can use some yellow squash, butternut squash in the fall. With lobster, I bet you that'll be delicious.
You're getting
too.
me hungry.
Yeah.
It's very versatile.
Yes, it is.
So while this is cooking, you actually brought a couple different types of quinoa for us. What
Yes,
are
so
these?
I have the white quinoa and the red quinoa, and also have kiwicha, which is a amaranth. This comes from the Santa Cruz Lodge. This is actually from our own production. And they also have the two colors on the kiwicha and the quinoa. It's very nutritious, has a lot of amino acids, 10 grams of protein per cup. We produce a lot of quinoa in Peru. Bolivia also produces a lot of quinoa. But nowadays, quinoa is all over the world. It's very versatile. You can make drinks, you can make granola bars, you can make desserts with it. A lot of uses for it.
You're collaborating with the Santa Cruz Lodge in Peru. What do you
Yes.
do with them?
The Santa Cruz Lodge is a social impact project that we started about 5 years with Taranta. And the idea is to help improve the quality of the lives of this Andean community. You know, we have a 10-room lodge that basically is self-sustained. We only bring olive oil, salt, and coffee. We produce our own grain, our own bread.
A big part of what you do is focusing on sustainability, the environment. In what ways do you do that at your restaurant?
Well, we compost, we recycle, we buy biodynamic wine, we try to buy local as we can. We want to know the people that produces our stuff. We want to be on a one-to-one with our wine producers. We want to make sure that a lot of the products that we get are harvested with a fair labor as well.
You're obviously from Peru, but you've been such a big part of the Boston restaurant scene for over 20 years. I mean, what does it mean to you to bring your culture to New England?
It was a great opportunity to showcase what Peru has to offer. We have 3,600 varieties of potatoes, 600 varieties of corn, and that, for the people that are interested in knowing that, we're there for it.
I'm getting hungry, my friend. This is looking pretty good.
Okay, perfect. So quinoa is ready.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and plate it for you. Take a round plate, and look at that.
I have never seen quinoa that looks that beautiful.
Put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, give it a little shine. Micro greens. How about some flowers?
We will really impress our guest with this dish. I'm gonna try this. I'm going right for the big Peruvian corn because I've never had that before.
Good.
Delicious. There's a little bit of a kick to it.
Of course, the amarillo
Not too much.
Makes the presence, no?
It's the perfect texture.
Thank you.
Thank you. And you can actually find this recipe by going to our website, cbsboston.com/New England Living. Can I go back for a second?
Of course, you can have it all.
Give me this dish.